It was a sight we got to see with our own eyes too this morning, and I can attest it was pretty cool. Now, some people we talked to were ready to go with their cameras outside this morning. Other people went running to their windows. Here's a look at what some of them saw.
10, 9, 8.
He said, you need to go look in the sky. There's something in the sky. And of course I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, what does that mean? So I ran downstairs and checked out the back door, and it was just right there. It was beautiful.
A sight seen by people across the upstate.
I was amazed at how large it was in the sky. I mean, it wasn't like a small, very distant thing.
Mission and liftoff. Godspeed, Endeavour and Crew 2.
Copy, 1 Alpha.
Endeavour launches once again.
There was a few things that ran through my mind, but of course one of them was like, is this a meteor or a comet or something that's about to come down?
If you looked out your window this morning to this view, you were looking at the SpaceX Dragon soaring above South Carolina, carrying 4 astronauts on the 3rd ever crewed flight for Elon Musk's company.
I was like, there's no way that I couldn't be able to see it from my house. And so, with it being a Crew 2 launch with, the astronauts on board, I was determined that I was going to, if I could see it, I was going to get out there and photograph it this morning.
For an avid space fan and photographer, this was a dream.
I got up early to make sure that I could get out there with my camera and had it set up on the tripod, and was watching the launch on my phone to make sure that I could follow it.
James Logging watched the rocket make its ascend over Lake Murray, headed towards the International Space Station.
It was really crazy because, you could see the Falcon 9 rocket very faintly as it just came over the horizon.
And here it is over Clemson. It's the first from SpaceX to use a previously flown rocket and spacecraft, something people around the state will certainly remember.
It was definitely something that I'm glad I got to see.
The rocket was supposed to launch yesterday, but liftoff was delayed because of some bad weather offshore. In Greenville, Kylie Jones, WYFF News 4.